Hey Leo cross watcher, this is going to be your reading for today. Make sure that you take what resonates and leave what does not. Everything may not be for you, some of it, all of it, none of it may be for somebody. We're going to tap into your energy and get the message for Leos and Leo cross watcher. Some of y'all could be going to school right now. Are you learning something new? You could be learning about investments. Or how to invest. Maybe you weren't learning how to manage your finances. Excuse me. There's a need for somebody to watch their spending, slow down on spending. Okay. One more. Yeah, there's a need for somebody to slow down with their spending. You could have more money going out than you got coming in. Okay, there's a lesson here for somebody about their finances. Somebody could be going against or resisting change that's trying to happen for them. What's the Knight of Pentacles here for Leo? Overindulging. Somebody could be overspending. Yeah. And I feel like you could not be happy with your financial situation, but I feel like it's all because maybe you're not managing well. You could learn. You could be needing to learn ways on how to manage, how to balance your finances. Financial literacy. Somebody could be 34, 44. 414. You could angel number 414. You can look up that meaning. There might be a message there for you, Leo. Yeah, somebody's not happy with their financial situation right now, but I feel like it's because you could be spending out of control. There could be some signs of some type of, there's levels of everything. Depression, not being happy, emotional pain. You could be emotionally spending. What's this Three of Swords? Avoidance. Yeah, somebody's emotionally spending. And I feel like it's putting somebody in a hole. You feel like you're in a hole. You could be a parent. You could be spending too much on the kids. I just got the instant visual of like a parent could be spending my last $40 on my 2-year-old Nikes. Whatever, the name brand shoes is, but them kids really want a pair of glow up shoes, a pair of light up shoes. What's the Temperance? Doing things in moderation. I get the energy of like you could be somebody who spends, emotionally spending. As soon as you buy, as soon as you hit that payment, send payment, you regret it. But then you do it again. But then you do it again. Being resistant to change. Like, you know you shouldn't be spending this right now. There's no need for this, whatever you're trying to purchase. I'm going to purchase it anyway. Somebody could not be, somebody is not happy with their job and how they make their money. Yeah. Excuse me. Not being happy with your job, or where you work, how you making your money, I feel like is there's a lack of confidence. I spoke on depression, poor planning. Poor planning, poor spending habits, poor habits. Time management, balancing things, working on balancing things. You could be trying to do too much. I heard living like the Joneses. Somebody's trying to live like the Joneses. Spending money they don't have. Somebody's spending money that they don't have to spend. Good times. Not getting hustled, not getting bustled. Keeping your head above water. Making a way to temporary layoff. Easy way to cripple, scratching and surviving. Good times, ain't we lucky we got them. I feel like somebody's needing to, good times, ooh yeah, appreciate what they got. Somebody needs to be appreciative of what they have. Want what you actually already have. Hey, yeah, keeping your head above water. Somebody could be tired of living, day by day, check to check, trying to keep your head above water, literally. But I feel like somebody's spending habits is getting in the way. Poor management control, poor money management. The Death and Two of Wands. It's like something has to end. Something got to give. It's time for a transformation. What you gonna do? The color red is significant. Needing to be more grounded. Needing to get grounded. The end of a cycle. Ending this greed cycle. Ending this cycle of maybe for somebody not being appreciative of what you have. Ending this cycle of trying to live like the Joneses, spending what money you don't have. Rethinking your approach of what you're doing. I feel like playing yourself. Self-deceit, yeah. Somebody, you deceiving your own self. But you're putting yourself in a hole. Conflict. Creating conflict for yourself. This could also be abusive relationships in some type of way. Somebody could be dealing with that. You could feel defeated. Somebody feels defeated. Somebody feels mentally defeated. Wanting to give up. Justice. I feel like if you want to get your justice, you just have to, you got to be willing to release some things. Sacrifice. The high priestess, and you know what this is too. You know what this is. You know exactly what your problem is. Whoever this is, whoever you are. The mind is playing tricks on me. Dun, 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 dun. It's time to clear out the illusions. Clear out the illusions. I feel like I'm the one that's doing. Somebody could have bad habits. Somebody could have bad habits. Five of Swords from the High Priestess. Oh, two of them came out. I just spoke on somebody having bad habits. Somebody could have bad habits and they can be spending the family's money, the family's inheritance. Somebody could be misusing college funds. Somebody's misusing the money within the family that they weren't supposed to use at all. That could be how they keeping up with these Joneses, the negative thoughts. Somebody in his mental, somebody could be in prison. Somebody could be sending all the family's money to somebody in prison. That's where the money going? Is that where the money going? Self-imposed restrictions for somebody also? Feeling like this is the only way out. This is the only way that's going to get me out the hole. But now you're taking from the kids' money. You take it from your inheritance. Creating a hole. Somebody's creating a hole. Now this Five of Pentacles come out. I know. Somebody's digging a hole for themselves financially with these bad habits. What's the Devil? Ten of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. That card flipped all the way around. Inner turmoil. Fears. Somebody could be needing to reach out for some help. Somebody's needing to reach out for help, yeah. Ace of Wands. Maybe someone will. There's an urge to reach out for help so you can start something new, start a new way, create this opportunity up for help. Because I feel like help is here, but you have to be the one to want to help yourself. What's the Eight of Cups in reverse? Trying one more time. Fear of change. Fear of having less. Trying to hold on. These last $2, I'm not gonna lose. These last $2. What's the Four of Pentacles? Family. Somebody's family could be at up in the air. Somebody's trying to save a family, keep a family together after spending all the money, after going through the inheritance, after spending the kids' money, building a hole for themselves, all because trying to keep up with the Joneses. I feel like somebody is not happy with their financial situation and they have nobody to blame but themselves. Ooh. How big is that pill? Somebody has some unhealthy shopping habits too. Libra. What's the advice here for Libra? Is there any advice here for Libra, Spirit? King of Pentacles. Perseverance. Maintain control. Maintain control, soldier. You are the leader. You are the head and not the tail. Conflict. One more. Leadership. Discipline. Heavy on the discipline. There's a need to be maintain control. Be persistent in these struggles that you're fighting. It's a challenge. But whenever you're doing something right, there's going to be a challenge. Conflict. Whenever you're doing something right, it's going to be a challenge. Because it's always going to be somebody trying to push you back down as you're trying to push your way up. It's always somebody that don't want you to do better. There go that Five of Pentacles. This is somebody's current energy. Taking that financial loss. Now it's time to get back up. Now it's time to get focused. Right now is the best time to get focused. The World is here. It's all about cycles, completions, learning lessons. Learning lessons. When you know better, you do better. Okay, you might have messed up. You fucked up the family's money. It's money. You can get it back. You can get it back. I feel like within all this facade somebody's living, trying to be like the Joneses or better than the Joneses, I feel like there's people along the way that could be suffering from somebody's selfishness, somebody's being greedy. What's this world? Clarify the world. Wholeness. Cycles. Cycles of conflict and battles when it comes to your finances. Your security. Making progress. I feel like somebody's there will be a turnaround. Leo making progress, making changes in the right direction. Determination. The sun energy, a rebirth. A rebirth. And remember when I spoke about, okay, it's time for something to change. There's an ending that needs to take place so new beginnings can come in for you. It's like, what you going to do? You're going to do the work, Leo. You're going to choose to do the work. This energy, taking this loss, is what's going to push somebody into this transformation. Because you know when you get tired of being sick and tired, that's the energy that I'm feeling. Somebody is tired of being sick and tired. Now it's time to allow change to come on through. Somebody got a decision to make. Somebody has a decision to make on getting their finances better. Working on those bad habits. Letting go of that negative mindset. Quit trying to compete with other people. You see somebody, a neighbor, driving this brand new car, not knowing they're barely paying for it. Not knowing they probably had a cosigner. Not knowing that in 2 months that car is going to be gone. Because they couldn't afford it either. They couldn't afford it either. Meanwhile, you over here jealous, trying to compete. Whoever you are. There's a change that's being needed right now. Let me pull an angel message for my Leos. I feel like somebody needs it. What's the angel message here for a Leo spirit? Letting go. Letting go. I let go of what no longer serves me, and I make space for new beginnings. You need to let go and make room for new things in your life, or that must let go. For new things in your life, or you must let go to give someone else the space they need to grow. Let go because holding on is too painful. The angels remind you, letting go is not always easy, but it's always worth it. Leo. That's your message. Until next time, Leo.